What did you do? Nice stiffen.
Pedigree, 1, 2, 3, Brian say you live as a champ. Her last ride straight to hell, a tombstone, a choke slam. Here to give it to you raw. This is Wrestling with Savage. SmackDown, hold the title. This is Wrestling with Savage. What?
Wrestling with Savage begins now.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Wrestling with Savage, another episode coming at you live. We're going to be talking about AEW, Dynamite, and everything that went down leading up to Collision. But before we do any of that, I'm going to bring in my guest over here. It looks like she's ready. It looks like she's having some coffee. What's going on, Miss Vicki?
Hi. It's actually tea because it's 10:30 at night. So
10:30 at night, that's true. Did you watch AEW tonight?
I did, yes.
Yes, but who cares about AEW right now? We're going to hear about Vicki. And I'm going to bring in my co-host here in a minute, but before I do, I want to just play a couple of videos because you've had a lot going on. I would say this is the year of the vicious one.
I would say so too, man.
You're all over the place.
That's what you got to do, man. I have to be everywhere so that everyone remembers who I am, you know?
Let's take a look at some videos. That's crazy.
That makes me so happy.
How did that feel? Like a auditorium filled of little kids just going absolutely nuts for you.
It was freaking awesome, man. It's like I was saying, like me being that kid and having this larger than life character to them, you know, come out and just with the belt alone, and they freaking went bananas. Like, you know, it was the coolest freaking thing ever, man. It really was.
Let's bring in Gilch and Anthony over here. What did you guys think of that video when you first saw it a couple of weeks ago when it was going down?
Savage stole my thunder a bit. I was going to say, Vicki. I was like, isn't that what it's all about, right? I mean, that was just fucking awesome.
It was crazy to watch, but there's more. Say those kids have it right. That's how it should be chanted at the shows. I'm going to talk to Toto Watam. You know Toto Watam, right?
Of course.
Of course. He's like the most loyal, hardcore ISPW fan in the history of life. But he loves to chant it ISPW. ISPW. And the next time he does it, I'm just going to chop the shit out of him. Because those kids got it right.
They did,
Those kids got it right. They killed it. They nailed it. And I love how they were like all about it. So we'll show a couple more clips over here. We have some action. That's crazy. I mean, you have these kids riled up, not only in schools, not only in auditoriums, and I think you hit up like, what, 5 schools? 6 schools?
Yes. It was, actually, no, it was 10.
10? Holy crap. And you did that in 1 day, 2 days?
2 days. We did 5 each day, yeah.
That's like awesome. That's like a dream come true. I mean, if that's not a sign of things to come, you got like a good chunk of the state of New Jersey on your side right now, ready to go to war for you. So I think it's coming. The contract's coming. Are you ready for it?
I'm waiting for it.
You're ready for the change?
Where is it?
Oh my God, it's going to happen. It's going to happen for you, and it's going to happen sooner than later. It's coming.
So.
You were kicking ass. Tina San Antonio didn't stand a chance. I called it, all right? And I don't care about Tina San Antonio anymore, all right? Compared to you, she's a joke. I'm saying it here live on the show. She doesn't have the guts to come on this show.
Sorry, Tina.
Take that L, Tina. Take that L. These kids are going crazy right now. You made their dreams come true. Not only did they get to see pro wrestling, but they actually got to stay in the ring with a champion. That's pretty cool. I mean, I would have lost my mind as a child right there, so I could only imagine. Who's this guy? You're here, Jay? Jay's here?
This guy.
I'm here.
Hey, what do you think about all these videos that we're seeing right here? Vicious Vicky put
I
them
was
in
loving the videos. I was actually doing. I thought that was pretty awesome. So, hello, Vicious Vicky. How are you?
Hi.
But I enjoyed it.
She's doing good. She
I
watched
thought it's
Dynamite
awesome.
tonight, too.
It's awesome to see that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Great.
I'll show a picture over here. This is you and your mom.
Aw, That's my mommy.
That's an awesome picture. I figured I'd give a big shout out to Mama Vicki, who
Hell
gave
yeah.
birth to a hell of a girl, hell of a champion, hell of a lady. What do we got going on over here? New ISPW Women's Champion, well deserved.
Aw.
That should be your husband. What's he doing? Where's the ring?
Right?
Where's the ring? Do we need to kick his ass? What's going on here?
I might need to throw him in the ring next week.
Hey, I like that idea.
No,
I like
no,
that idea.
He's my better half. He's okay.
Oh, our producer going all out. He wants to show a picture. That's his daughter. That's Gilch's daughter.
Aw.
Meeting Vicki right there. That's awesome. Hey, we're all big fans here. I cheered for you at 80s Con. You killed it at 80s Con. You're looking fantastic here. You look great in the ring, and you look even better outside of the ring because the dresses you wear are like fire.
Great shades. Great shades, too.
Yeah. You got a lot of style. I mean, look at this shit.
I
You're looking
tried.
better. You're looking better than Big Time Banks. Okay, you can tell. Tell Becky I said that too. I love the new T-shirt.
Yes.
The T-shirt is badass. Which, by the way, I'm just gonna go ahead and share this real quick. Cause why not? I'm gonna try to.
love that one.
I think I'm gonna try to buy one of these shirts on payday. I like this vicious heat right there. And
Right.
go to Pro Wrestling Tee Store. Vicious Vicky has all their shirts there. You can check them out. Look at this, the Last Diva. I like it.
Yep.
That shit is badass. That shit is badass. But like I said, you've been all over the place. You killed it at 80s Con. You brought home the gold. And look at this outfit. My God, look at those shades. And did you make this jacket yourself?
So I had the jacket made, like a varsity jacket, and then the studs that were on the back, like I did all that.
Oh, okay. It came out
Which
very
were-
nice.
Super tedious.
I have a question, Vicky. Any like mainstream superstar that you model your fashion in the ring after? Because I see a girl and I'm curious.
Not particularly, honestly. I'm not just saying that. That's just me and what I want to wear and what I like.
Fashion wise, I see a lot of like Carmella there.
A lot of people say that, and I think it's just the animal print.
Yeah,
Fair.
I agree with that.
The animal
You're
print is
a
very,
way better wrestler than Carmella.
It's
Not
a
even
very Italian, Jersey, Guidette-ish kind of print. So that's me, just with a little bit of, roughness.
Maybe we got to get you to go crash the set of the New Jersey Shore that they always film. Like, just go kick everyone's ass in Jersey Shore and be like, I'm Jersey Shore, bitches.
For real, though, I should be.
I mean, you'll beat the hell out of Snooki and
He'd
Jay
be
Wild
the
at the same
realest
time.
one out of all of them.
Yeah,
That's horrible.
Let's be honest here. I just love seeing pictures like this. You giving back to the community, being out there with the students, the kids, inspiring them to grow up, be strong women. It's good stuff. You and Tommy
Aw.
over here. You and Tommy doing the work.
Yeah, man. It's
Tommy,
a lot,
Tommy
but-
is always, I'll give him that. He is always working. He's always doing something. He's always got something on the calendar. Never a slow season for ISPW. That's a great shot, too, by the way. A lot of great shots. A lot of great work done. And you're killing it. And I wanted to bring this up again because I believe people can vote for you still right now. The vote is open. The link is there on the screen. You're currently in 9th place.
Yes, and don't let the votes get you. Just do the free vote because they always try to get people to freaking pay money, and that's not what I'm trying to do.
Yeah, you don't have to pay. Just vote
No.
for free. She's currently 9th. I know we can help her take this. Share it, shout it out to all your Facebook groups. Be annoying and just spam for Vicious Vicky on my behalf. All right, so you said you watched AEW. What'd you think of AEW tonight?
I mean, so AEW's like, there's just a lot going on.
Yes, that's an understatement.
I wasn't paying attention the whole time, but I'll do my best.
No, it's all good. We're going to cover it. What do you think about the announcement of the new show, Collision?
I think it's great. The only thing is that, and I know obviously they're not really worried about this, but AEW works with a lot of indie talents. So I'm curious to see how that'll work out in regards to like indies running, and how, that's going to do for promoters and for us, if it's going to open more opportunities, which obviously it's going to, but, Saturday's a little tricky because that's like a pay-per-view day, so it's just interesting to say the least. So
convention day too.
Yeah.
Real quick before we get into AEW, does anybody have some questions for Vicky that they want to get off right now?
Don't all talk at once. It's okay.
Yeah, I know, guys. Don't do it.
I'm kidding.
I feel like we unloaded all like the career questions during our first interview, right?
Yeah.
No, there's always more questions.
There's always more.
That
There's
is
always
true, but that's okay.
Do you have
There's
a
always
favorite?
questions.
Do you have a favorite?
Well, I can give them a reason to ask some questions here. That's
Bring it
my job. My job as the host is to go there and do that. So why don't we do that by
Well,
playing
I'm
one
sure
more
a couple
video?
thoughts in the middle.
Gotta be a way to fix it, right? Destroy everything. I can come back and save things.
I can't believe the nerve right now of I believe that's Courageous. What's her name? Courageous something?
Christina Marie.
Christina Marie. I believe they call her the courageous one.
Correct.
That's her whole spiel. That's not real courageous right there, attacking someone in the back. What kind of nonsense is that? And what do you have to say about that?
I can't disagree with you on that. I mean, I was one to kind of get somebody when they weren't looking, back then. But yeah, man, listen, everybody wants what I have constantly. It's just a trend these days. So I'm not surprised that you had to hide in the crowd and not come backstage and confront me face to face. So
Yeah, that's some punk stuff right there. I'm not a big fan of that. But sometimes you got to do what you got to do to make a statement. And I guess that's what she was trying to do, is make a statement. I don't think it's going to pay off well for her. I think you're on a roll right now, so she's going to be in trouble. But take a look at this real quick. This is you, I believe, kicking more ass. Just wanted to show Tina getting her ass kicked again, taking another loss to Vicky. But after that, that's when Christina came out and did the whole attack, I believe, right?
Yep.
Happened on that night. Are we getting a match?
So I told Boss Man too, like, hey, you know what? You're going to attack me from behind. Obviously, she wants a shot at my title. I was like, make it happen. So we are waiting for that match to happen. And when it does, I'm gonna show her what it's all
See, the
about.
problem is Bob
Maybe
Culture
two.
is filming all this. Bob Culture is filming all this. He ain't doing anything about it. Now, Maven may look good in a suit. He may even be the best dressed person in the building, except when I show up.
Oh, I
'Cause
mean,
when I show up, I'm the
Touche.
best dressed person in the building. And I think Vicious Vicky needs a Savage on her side to not let things like this happen. If I was watching your back, little courageous Christina Marie wouldn't get anywhere near you. This wouldn't be allowed. It wouldn't happen. Just wanted to throw that out there for you. I don't like
you
seeing
might be
bullshit.
right. You might be onto something.
I might be onto something. Let's see
Might
if
be
Tony
onto
Khan is up to something with AEW Collision. We're going to find out. The first show was announced tonight. Tony Khan came out with his silly curly hair, letting everybody know it's going to take place in Chicago, Illinois. Should we just start off with that topic? CM Punk. Do you want to see him back in AEW, Vicky?
So I liked Punk when he was doing his stuff with the E. You know, I don't know what's shoot. I don't know what's work. I have no idea at this point. I really don't. So for me, it's like, you know, he was a draw and people like him. He's very controversial and he does his own thing. I think people would still pop for him if he came back. So I'm not opposed to him coming back. But again, if it's a real thing where like he's causing problems, then you know,
Well, the fans
you know,
would pop for anybody. You know, any wrestler could climb out of the grave and walk down the ramp, and they're going to get a pop, unfortunately. But, you know, Jay, I know you're always got something to say about CM Punk. Do you actually care? I saw Miro in the commercial. That made me excited.
You would have asked me. I don't think it's if I care. I think they need him, and I think they needed him for quite some time. Those tickets in August in the UK stopped selling at 60. It's not moving. They need star power, and this is it. And this just confirmed it tonight.
Okay, that's a great take. I like it. I respect it. We're gonna see what happens over here. We have Orange Cassidy opening up Dynamite yet again. Kind of surprising that he's opening it up like so often. Almost this time this year, I think he's opened up Dynamite maybe like 10 times. He's closed it a few times too. What did you think of this match? Anybody who wants to talk about it, here it is. What did we think about this matchup? I liked it. I had fun with it, and it was probably one of the better performances from Orange Cassidy in recent memory. Nobody? Damn.
I guess I saw something different. My eyes, I don't know what it is. Maybe I
had fun with it. That's all I'm saying, man.
I am not a fan of this match. I guess it's just me. What's more embarrassing is one of the prestige titles in AEW come out in a book bag. They don't even show it until he comes in the ring. All these spots, it just felt like a match that I had to kick out of a major spot. I didn't like it. I thought it was too much for my taste. There's people that did like it, but I know what they're trying to do. I kind of respect that part of the aspect because they're trying to build up the title, but I just find it as a joke. Also, I'm lost at the story how they're trying to sell us Orange Cassidy is so tired from defending the belt over and over and over and over. He's just weak and everything, but he's not selling it in the ring to me. The commentary did more of the selling of that tonight than what he did in the ring. I don't like that because it's not building no story there. So that's just me. Not a fan of it.
Okay. I respect it. I don't think storytelling was ever his strongest trait, but nonetheless, they love him. The fans love him. Tony Khan apparently loves him. He's on a winning streak. I love the fact that they're bringing in someone from New Japan to get some more exposure on New Japan and their talent because this kid is really good. They did a good job tonight. What I didn't like is us seeing Aquaman in the middle of the goddamn match. All right? This shit should be the small screen, and the wrestling should be the big screen because you're taking away time from a guy that just, is getting a break on Dynamite to have a match. I don't.
He saved it.
Look at this. Look at this Michinoku driver off the top rope. That shit was nasty. Oh, fuck me.
That was insane.
Fucking Ricky Starks. Vicky, I got a story to tell you. I'll tell it to you when I see you in person, all right? About Ricky Starks.
Okay.
Little phone call I had with Ricky. I'll just say this. Ricky's fucking head is in the fucking clouds. I'll tell you that much. All right? We hear from Ricky Starks tonight. Does anybody give a fuck?
No.
I like this part, though.
I want this feud to end. It's just like, where are we going with this?
I like Jay White. I like Juice Robinson. I think they're a great duo. I don't like the fact that they were combined with a mid for a storyline, because that's what Ricky has become after embarrassing himself the second week of the MJF feud. He's become a fucking mid who thinks he's a main event player, pissing me off. The only title he held was Taz's make-believe title. He thinks he's the man. Pissing me off, Ricky Starks. You're pissing me off.
No, it's Tony Khan. Blame him. He's the one booking this shit.
He needs to book her.
Yes, that I can agree with.
He needs to book her.
I'm in agreement with that, but
I do like see, to me, this was better done than some of the stuff you see on Raw. It looked real. It looked like a nice aggressive attack, solid shots, solid chair shots. Put him in a submission, even put some pressure on it.
Wait, hold on. Why are you bringing up Raw in this bullshit?
All right, come on, man. Why are you going off the rails right now? What's your problem with Raw?
It's bullshit. That's all I'm going to say.
You had to stop the whole fucking thing to tell us it's bullshit.
You were the one that said it.
This is a late night talk show. We are filthy on here. We curse and we don't care.
Man.
We don't care. We have fun on it.
No, I don't.
All right. Do you have any comment, Mrs. Vicki, on Jay Lethal, Juice Robinson, Bullet Club?
Well, I'm definitely a big fan of Jay Lethal. I'm a professional as well, so I don't tend to bury others, if that makes sense.
No, listen. You don't want no heat like that. Just say you love everybody, and we keep it moving.
I'm trying to get signed by these companies.
Yeah, I'm trying to get signed too. But you know what? Sometimes you got to speak the truth, because people need to hear it sometimes.
Yeah.
Criticism is part of this business. And if you
true.
can't handle it, you're not going to succeed. I have people come up to me every day and tell me, I suck at what I do. Don't do this. Don't do that.
Oh.
Messages, DMs. Oh, yeah, Savage has a lot of people trying to invade the Savage Kingdom, unfortunately. And I have to just pretend they don't exist, because that's the reality. In my universe, they don't exist, Vicky, because I'm too busy getting shit done.
Yep, that's it.
Just
man.
like Jay Lethal. I'm impressed with Jay Lethal. He's turning a shitty situation into a decent storyline. I'm caring about it more, because I want to see Starks get his ass kicked. So you got me there, and he's doing it. So I like it. I'm gonna keep it moving though. I think I'm rambling now. Anybody have anything to say on Jungle Boy's promo? One of the 4 pillars.
No, because doesn't he come out later in the night?
Yes, he does.
Yeah.
He does. So. All right, we hear from FTR. They're talking some shit about rejects from Impact, trying to ruin this division or run this division. Briscoe comes out, ends up slapping the shit out of Dax, ends up slapping the shit out of Jeff Jarrett, tells Jay Lethal, you're my boy, but I'm getting sick of this shit. What did we think about this? Jay, I know you got something to say. You always have something to say.
It's just nice see Briscoe has no favoritism, so that's how I took it. I mean,
That's
really
a good
nothing here.
Okay. How about you, Gilch? You got something for the Briscoes?
I don't know where this is headed.
It's headed to a bullshit match for a bullshit pay-per-view that is meaningless. No titles attached to it.
Thanks, bro.
They're not going to lose. FTR is going to lose. Do you really think they're going to lose right now? Or maybe Briscoe turn?
It shouldn't even been there in the first place. Lethal and Jarrett should have just sat back.
I thought they should have put the titles on Jay Lethal and Jeff Jarrett when they faced the Acclaimed that night, and then the Acclaimed get it back from them like a week later. You do like some Raw shit.
I could have put in a million other tag teams, but I got to put Jeff Jarrett, who's behind the scenes, by the way, and I got to put Jay Lethal to have the spot. I don't like it. I never liked it.
All right. I love the way Jeff Jarrett sells a slap, though. All right, this guy can still go. Jeff Jarrett is a beast, okay? He's a beast. Jay Lethal is a beast. Jay Lethal is one of the best wrestlers in the business. If you put him pound for pound, he could be top 5, top 10 in the world. He doesn't get booked that way, but he can go in the ring as good as anybody.
Agree.
Sammy, future of the business? I think so. Is he the future of the business now? No. Because the present is the present, and he's the future, and the future is not today, or tomorrow, or Sunday at Double or Nothing when he gets slapped by MJF. AEW World Trios Championship Open House match. I actually like the way the match looked. They put out the rules. The rules to me are a little confusing. No rope breaks. Any 3 competitors can form a trio. Disqualifications are enforced. Dealer's choice. Just too much shit going on the fucking screen. The average fan is going to look at this and they probably can't even fucking read. But here we are. It looked cool with the little lighting effect they did. That was fun.
Cool.
Yeah, it was so cute. It was so fucking cute. I loved it. And House of Black do what House of Black do. They shit on everybody. Triple submission. And there it is. The match is over. House of Black, baby. What are you going to do about it?
Oh, by the way, I did not know that you needed 3 guys to form a trio. Could have fooled me.
Could have fooled me. All right. Anthony, I'm going to go straight to you. What do you think about this this group right here? Because that's your lover over there, John Moxley. So tell us
my God. Stop.
Okay,
Fucking weird.
All right, relax. All right, we'll just skip this.
All right.
We're going to hear from the rest of the pillars right now. The greatest human being walking God's green earth right now, Maxwell Jacob Friedman, coming to the ring, doing what he does best, being a piece of shit, telling the Sin City they're now going to be the Virgin City, and he feels like I want Jungle Boy to get thrown into an echo chamber to be forced to speak that way. He can bore himself to death. And he starts talking shit to the fans. He does his thing. Darby comes out, cuts a little mid-promo about skateboarding and driving cars over his house, and next year he's going to climb Mount Everest. Says this Sunday, I'm going to take your championship, which I don't believe. And he might even do it with a headlock takeover. That was good. That was kind of cute. But other than that, I like this. He got kicked in the nuts. All right?
He deserved it. He deserved it.
He did deserve it. He did deserve it. And then you said Jungle Boy was going to come out. He lays out MJF. Whoop-de-fucking-do. There's him holding Triple B. See, to me, I can't get excited about this match, Vicki. And I told Maxwell this. I don't know if you saw the videos I had with Maxwell recently, but I told Maxie Pad this. I said, listen, Maxie, these 3 humans getting in the ring with you, they're worthless compared to you. I can't believe that any one of them can beat you. I can't be excited about this match. It's a joke. You need more competition. And he even said it tonight. He said, I hate AEW because we lack competition. And he reminds everybody that his contract is running out, basically calling out Tony Khan tonight in the promo. Mm-hmm. So I'd like to talk about that for a second. Does anybody think MJF is leaving AEW and maybe going?
It's all, you know.
Okay. Vicki, any thoughts?
I'm going to say no. I think that there may have been talks of him possibly going to the E, but I think his persona and the way that he is good where it's at, and I don't think that would fly in the E. I just won't.
Unless they get that third night late night. Yeah. They said they're going to make like a more raunchier 3rd hour of Raw, but
if he goes if he was to go to WWE, sorry, Gilch.
All right.
He would get scripted and he'd walk out immediately.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want him to go to WWE until Roman Reigns loses the title.
Yeah.
So this way there's flexibility.
You're gonna pay this guy $5 million and you're gonna create an hour of TV for him. That's late. It's not gonna happen. Right? Like Vicki said, his character, he just can't. He's positioned perfectly right now.
Oh, the one thing I'll say in professional wrestling is never say never, because money talks, bullshit walks.
Yeah.
Yes, but if money talks, Tony's gonna match anything he gets. So
maybe. You don't know. Tony's weird.
Yeah.
Tony could wake up mad one day. All right, we got a match. Valkyrie versus Lady Frost. And Lady Frost looks like Ruby Soho on steroids, and I like it. I'm for it. She has a good look. She comes out, solid move set, put on a good match, but Valkyrie ends up, hitting the Jaded. I guess this is, what's her name for it? From what is it, from Valhalla or something like that? And
Valhalla.
then Jade Cargill, Valhalla. And then Jade Cargill, hers is called Jaded. All right. Do we think that Valkyrie has a chance against Jade at Double or Nothing? No. Nobody? Okay.
I will say that I think you're going to get a match, though. Longer than most of the matches she's had, even on other. Obviously, her squash matches are a long time, but I mean, even her pay-per-view matches. Like, this is going to be like the longest match. I'm curious to see if we can get some better wrestling.
Jade needs more reps with longer matches, so it would do her good to have a nice long match on Sunday, maybe 15, 20 minutes, something like that.
Yeah,
because she's good, and the more ring time you get, the better you get. I mean, that's how I see. Every time I see her, she's a little better, a little more confident, a little faster.
This will kick her ass.
I'll try.
It's a possibility.
I'll try for gold, man.
What do you think about this guy, though? You like that haircut, Vicky? It's a great haircut, right?
It's freaking solid, man.
It's the best haircut ever. Tony Khan signed Vicious Vicky. She'll kill the women's roster.
He's the freaking best.
He's the best. AEW Collision, you're going to be in Chicago Saturday, June 17th. Probably we're going to see Punk return that night, I'm assuming. I'm guessing. Because why else would it be in Chicago unless they just want to tease everybody?
Yeah, right.
Here's the commentary team tonight. Nice shot of them. Look at Taz looking so professional. Glasses that are too small for his head. That mask is so tight on Excalibur. And Tony Schiavone looks like he's taking a shit. I love that. I love Hangman Adam Page. I love the eye patch. It's corny and amazing at the same time. Oh, wow. Vicky, the Cowboys putting you to sleep.
Sorry.
It's okay. No, it's late. I'm going to try to fly through this so we can all go to bed. But, Vicky, what do you think about Hangman Adam Page? When I put up this picture, do you see a future AEW champion again?
I mean, what they had going with him previously before he got hurt, I think he was, like, onto something. And it always sucks when somebody's on a roll and, like, they have this momentum and then they get injured or something happens and they get taken away from it. And then you have to build back up to that. So I think they're in this phase with him where they're trying to build back up to maybe where he was at. But I think it's possible. I really do, you know. So.
I agree with you. I like him. I think he's much better since he's come back, more comfortable on the microphone. He's talking a little bit better. Jay, go ahead. I'll give you 30 seconds to shit on the Cowboy. Let's go.
Nothing to say.
He's got nothing to say. John, anybody else? Any comments about the eye patch? Anything stupid to say? Come on, give it to me. Now's the time.
Leave him alone.
All right, leave it alone.
I'll give him an ounce of coolness since he's hanging with my boys again.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to remind everybody on the panel, this is a talk show, so talking does help. Now, we have a contract signing with Chris Jericho and Adam Cole, baby, and Roderick Strong is going to accompany him to the ring. They're going to do the whole thing, get the crowd into it. My first question is going to go to Jay. Jay, who do you think got a lot of reaction from the crowd? Jericho or Adam Cole? Ring entrance only.
Gonna be Cole.
Okay. Contract signing. Cole was talking a lot of shit, but seemed a little over the top. He's basically going to, according to what Adam Cole said, Jericho's not going to have any teeth. His hand is going to be broken. His arm is going to be broken. His legs are going to be broken. He won't be able to write, take a shit, eat food, or do anything. Hard to believe because Chris Jericho is stronger than Adam Cole. Adam Cole,
but Adam, I feel like Adam Cole can move better in the ring than he
can. Yeah, he's got the speed. But I'll go to that. Predictions on this match. Does anybody have something?
I'm going Adam Cole.
Yeah, I think Jericho's been at a point where he's kind of putting over talent now, which is what it's all about. So I think given the comeback from Cole and the story behind him and with Britt and everything, I think it writes itself for him to win.
I agree with you 100%, but I will say this, and I'll go on record saying it, and you can remember I said it when it happens. Chris Jericho will lose this match, but he will also win the AEW championship before Adam Cole does. Again. The Nueve.
Okay,
coming.
No. I mean, no. I would like to see a feud again with him and MJF.
I would love that. You know what I did love tonight? I worked with this guy a few months ago at the Battlefield. And it was awesome to just see him on AEW a couple of months later. Like, it's so awesome to see this guy being used in a good, proper way. It was a little bit of a shock moment. I was surprised. Not the greatest surprise, but I was surprised. It was kind of random. It doesn't really make sense. I was expecting maybe Kyle O'Reilly or Bobby Fish to come out.
Yeah.
Maybe do an Undisputed reunion. Instead, we got Sabu. He comes out.
I mistook the word homicidal for homicide.
Yeah, I thought
that's what I thought too.
Okay, good. Because I feel like an idiot.
Yeah, I was like homicide, and then I was like, oh, okay.
I love homicide, but I love TV pop.
I would have rather seen Bull James. Why not? He's got a connection with Adam Cole. They go back in the NXT days.
Of course, yeah.
And who's running the East Coast right now? Bull James.
Yeah.
Unlike that loser, Rick Recon, who can't get the job done, Vicki.
I have nothing to say to that.
But it's true. It's true, damn it. At
Is that why you cut him
ISPW,
out of the picture?
I thought he was going to get the job done that night. I thought our boy was going to get the job done, and it just didn't let it happen.
I thought so, too. I was actually very surprised.
I was shocked. I thought that was going to be like his coronation.
Yeah, I really thought that was going to be it.
I was hyped when you got the title. I was like, all right, they put it on Vicki. Now it's time. It's time for Recon over here. It's got to be time, right?
I don't know why it's not. But, I mean, you know what? It makes, at least me, too, it makes me want it more for him, you know?
Yeah, it's going to make, you're right. It's going to make that win even better. It really is.
100%. If it comes. But Bull's on a reign right now.
I
200 plus days, right? He just broke the record, I think.
I know Brian Myers gets the most professional wrestler title, but when's the last time you guys seen a bad Bull James match? I mean, he always does his thing in the rings. Matches are smooth, right? He's always
Bull James is business when he comes to the ring, all the way up until the point where he leaves the ring. He's all business. Whether it's at ISPW, whether it's at the battlefield, whether it's at Outlaw.
Unless people are throwing like toilet paper and tampons at him.
Vicki, did you ever see that?
No.
Sorry.
I will send you that footage later. Yes, unfortunately, at the battlefield, they throw tampons at Bull James.
What the hell?
Have you ever been to the battlefield?
I got hit with one. I actually got hit with one.
Tina San Antonio is going to be at the battlefield this Sunday. I think you should pay her a visit, and maybe I can help you trip her or something.
Okay, I could just hit her with my belt.
Yeah, I have a stop sign you can use. I like it. I think we should do that. All right. Do we have to keep talking about Dynamite? All right. Fine. What do you think about her? Jamie Hayter, your current AEW Women's Champion. I think she's... I loved her before she was champion, and I think she's done a good job with what they've given her, which is some kind of all over the place storylines. But I still like her. I think she can go. Although I think Britt Baker's a little better than her, but I don't know when that feud's coming. What do you have to say about the current AEW Women's Champion?
I think she's great, too. I think Britt Baker is essentially a little better. Not necessarily just talking about working and like their wrestling, but just I think Britt's a little bit more dug in there. And I think that the people, whether they love or hate her, they want to see Britt Baker. I think Hayter's growing on the fans. But I feel like we want to like, they were like bad guys, but like we want to cheer for them and then we want to hate them. And it's just like, sometimes that gets a little confusing, but I think there's going to be a feud between them at some point. It only makes sense because Britt was always about being the top dog, and now she's kind of like, you know, inferior to Hayter, and that's not how she is. So I think eventually that's going to change.
Yeah, that's going to be one of the better storylines they tell because of the history they're building up right now. So I'm looking forward to when that happens.
They actually on All Access, I watched that show. They were saying that Britt was saying how she doesn't want to be a champion right now. She does not want to do it.
Yeah, I think I watched that too, that episode.
Yeah.
Could be reasons. Maybe her schedule conflict. Maybe she likes having the schedule she has right now because you have to do more when you're the champion.
She was talking about it with Shivani on the show, and you know, it's just I agree with her. She's just like, I don't want the pressure right now.
Yeah.
Jesus, I can't watch that show. I watch enough wrestling. I can watch another one. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Daniel Garcia taking on Roderick Strong. Well, in my opinion, this was probably the match of the night. I thought they put on a good match. They had the crowd in their palm of their hand. The crowd was actually on fire for some of this match. Roderick with some big power moves, showing his dominance, and I loved it because we've seen him on NXT over the last couple of years. And he's been like a shell of himself. So to see him come out here on AEW and he's back in full strong form, doing just doing the thing, doing his thing, kicking ass, getting a win on national television. I was hyped for it.
Yeah.
Anybody have anything?
I'm just going to say something really short.
Yes, it's a talk show. I mean, fuck.
So I'm going to say from the MJF segment till now, I have watched an entirely different show. That's all I'm going to say.
Shit. Okay.
That's all.
Lay it on us, Jay. Lay it on us. Come on.
I don't know. It's too much, and then I got to get into it, and it's a lot.
Well, that's the point. I mean, why else be here? But does anybody have something to say about Willow Nightingale doing like what a lot of people said she couldn't?
Oh,
she beat Mercedes Moné.
Give me a break. We all know what really happened. Mercedes broke her ankle, and they just gave it to her and called an audible in the ring. So I don't buy that.
Well, I was trying to make Willow Nightingale look a little better, but when you want to put it like that, then fine. Yeah,
that's how it is. Do you watch the match? Broke her ankle.
That sucks for Mercedes, though.
Yeah.
Why? She's getting
just coming back, getting a lot of momentum, getting
she
buzz.
She fight in Japan. She fights in Cali all the time. Hey,
I don't know.
I don't.
How about you, Vicky? Have you met Willow?
Yeah, I know Willow well.
Yeah.
I know Willow, Lady Frost. I mean, these are the girls that I, came up with, I guess.
Vicky, I have a question. I just want to talk about your experience with Athena. I know you had a match. Talk about that. Talk about how it's cool to orchestrate the match, how fun it was.
Yeah. So yeah, it didn't get aired, which sucked, but it wasn't like anything I did or anything like that. The match was solid. I did my job. I sold my ass off. She was super tough, but really easy to work with, if that makes sense. Being in the ring like that, like in a crowd, like where I'm like trying to make it to, I surprisingly wasn't nervous. I wasn't freaked out. I was just like, yep, I'm home. This is where I want to be. But even though it wasn't aired, I still have like the raw footage that like someone took, you know what I mean? Like I still have it, and I have the experience that I was there. I'm just hoping to get back there for maybe, something else with AEW or ROH tapings or something like that. So we're trying to make our way back over there.
Have you ever had a match with Willow?
I did, yes. I would say maybe like 2021, maybe. It's on YouTube somewhere, but yeah, it was like post COVID, when we were doing like a lot of online stuff and like a lot of like pre-taped like matches and stuff. So yes, I beat her.
I met her in Philly. She was really nice.
Yeah, no, she really is a sweetheart. She is her gimmick. She's great.
It's good to see her get some gold on her. It's sad how it happened, but it couldn't have happened to a better person as far as like winning the title.
I agree.
Like,
yeah,
that's good for her. Lucha Brothers and Claudio and Wheeler. This is going to be the main event.
I got a question, Savage.
Yeah.
What's everybody's thoughts on ROH titles being defended on AEW? I know it's the same. Whatever.
I hate it
now, but I love bringing the titles to the show. I'm cool with that. I know WWE for the longest time won't like recognize anything, even though they made Mickey James come out with that. That was a first. So I like recognizing other promotions. I don't like the titles being defended on the show though.
Yeah, no, I'm not a fan of it. It should be defended on the Ring of Honor show every week.
Yeah, I don't know why we're having all that.
Collision shouldn't be Collision. Collision should be a 2-hour Ring of Honor show. They have the talent for it.
Yeah.
They split the
It's
roster.
promotion to make you watch it because there's more eyeballs on national TV. So
on Saturday night, people are not staying home and watching professional wrestling. They might go watch it live, but even then, no, they're going. Most people are going out. At least people with lives.
And this is
the poors, Vicky. The poors that MJF always refers to. They'll be the ones watching Collision. All 400,000 of them.
I don't know, bro. My kid's in bed by 8:30. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to watch.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see how that plays out.
Are you going to go to the live Collision in Jersey?
I mean, I'm hoping that I'll be backstage.
Okay, nice. Maybe you get a Savage back there. Actually, I'll get back there anyway if I want to. They're going to throw me out right after, though. AEW has eyes on me. The Savage gimmick is not allowed ringside. It's really not. They shut me down hard.
I believe it.
Yeah, UBS. That was.
I might have to come out as the priest this time. I have a priest outfit where I look like an exorcist.
No. You look like Archer with that bullshit on.
I just want to run up to the ring when someone, like when MJF's out there, I'm going to throw holy water at him and yell, "The power of Christ compels you," you know?
Savage, show the vest.
No.
I don't even know where that clip is. Who gives a shit?
No, Gilch, I hate
Anthony,
you.
who cares? I make Anthony over here. I don't make him. He has an option. He doesn't have to wear it. Okay, that's the truth. But if he wants to ride to the venue, he's gonna fucking wear it. I have a security, like a SWAT team vest. Says Savage Security. You know,
Oh,
I have
boy.
8x10s.
Yeah.
There's 8x10s attached to his back with Velcro. Matter of fact, I have them right here. Where the fuck
Oh
are they?
God!
Somewhere over here.
Imagine
You should-
walking
you should-
around UBS Arena with that.
Vicki,
clap on.
you should have seen security. They were so confused. They were like, "Is this like a real vest? Are you like a media member?"
Oh
There
my
was
God.
they had to call over like 3 levels of supervisors to look at this.
Oh
shit.
my God.
I said to Savage, I was like, dude, dude, am I gonna get like checked like by 5 different? No, you'll be fine.
The front pocket had
Yeah.
every color of Sharpie and paint pen.
See the Velcro? So this goes on the back of the vest. And then
Show
the
the
vest
8x10s though. Show the 8x10s.
Oh, she saw the 8x10.
No, of you though. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
That's
of me. Of
awesome.
course it's of me. I've sold these at ISPW. Let's be honest.
That's
all right?
awesome.
I've sold a few. I never thought I would sell one. I've sold almost like 100 at this point from the time I started.
That's awesome.
And I said it was a waste.
It's a waste. It's an absolute. Everything I said has panned out, but
Yeah,
it's all right.
true.
That's a good thing.
Vicky doesn't even know the kind of week I've
I
had.
never have to wear that vest anymore.
The week I've had, Vicky, I've been working out a deal, and I can announce it now because it's all official. I did it. I signed Marty Jannetty to a 1-year contract, and I will be the official host and producer of his podcast.
Nice.
We just got him signed with Matt Cardona to have his first exclusive Bendy figure released in the next few
Yeah.
months. And why not? Marty Jannetty's a legend, man, and he deserves
Hell yeah.
to be in the Hall of Fame. So I have a whole mission now. My life is now
Aw.
set up, man. I'm going to try to get this man in the Hall of Fame in the next 2-3 years. Start a petition, bother WWE, send them relentless letters. This guy
course.
needs to have toys, new shit, new merch. There's no reason. He's a fucking legend. What are we doing here?
Yeah.
He cleaned up
That's
his act.
awesome.
He cleaned up his act.
Yeah.
He's and he wants to get back into the business in a big way. And you watch Dark Side of the Ring?
Mm-hmm.
He's actually closing out the season this year. The final episode will be the Marty Jannetty episode.
Okay.
So I heard it's a tearjerker. Like
Oh, I'm sure.
There's
Most
some
of them
lows, there's
are.
some highs, but it ends with a lot of light and a lot of passion and a lot of hope for the future.
Good.
And so I'm working with him doing that. There's a lot of shit going on this year. It's crazy. I'll show you a couple of the things we got coming up. I want to see if you're going to be at any of these. Obviously, Monday nights we cover Monday Night Raw. Tuesdays we do NXT, and then tonight you're watching AEW get just a little vicious because Vicky over here, she had tea instead of caffeine. If she would have had the caffeine,
That's
she would've
why
done.
I had sleepy time tea. That's why I'm like, duh.
'Cause she's ready to go to sleep right after this. This Sunday, Cream of the Crop, live from the Battlefield. Vicky, you have VIP passes waiting for you every time there's a pay-per-view at Battlefield. I'll be there. Come on down. You don't even need me. You can pretty much walk in any locker room you want. But
Uncle would
nonetheless,
take care of me.
nonetheless,
I just bought tickets.
for this,
Yeah.
oh shit, Gilch is making his debut at the Battlefield. I like it. Do you know DJ Storms, Vicky?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to be on his show tomorrow, all right? For the first time ever, DJ Storms is going to have the greatest episode in the history of his life tomorrow night live when Savage invades to break down AEW Double or Nothing. And it's going to be easy because Double or Nothing, MJF wins, and that's the end of the show. Bye. We got an interview coming up with Lloyd, June 15th, Samoan member, Dynasty. And I heard in the grapevine, this guy's headed back to WWE on the creative side. So keep a lookout for him. Are you going to be at WrestleBash?
I don't know yet, possibly.
Okay. Well, Haku is going to be there.
Great. I've met him. He's freaking awesome.
I can't wait to spend some time with this guy
He's great.
and just listen to some stories and,
Yeah.
Black Dahlia, I got coming in from Ohio. She is trained by Rikishi.
Hmm.
So keep a lookout for her. Unfortunately, she had an injury, so she's not wrestling right now. But I believe she's getting back in the valet business. And she actually
there
has a
you go.
horror movie coming out next year.
Oh, cool.
So she's got a lot going on. And I'm sure you've heard of this guy, Jimmy Hart. We're going
Sure.
to Hamburg Fieldhouse. Do you ever go to PA? Do any of the PA events?
Sometimes.
Let me ask you, where's the favorite building you've wrestled in so far? Or state? City? country?
I like New York crowds a lot. They're just relentless, and I love it. I would say New York, probably. When I went out down south, like Florida or like Texas, or like, it was just a different crowd. Like, they were more like
laid back.
Yeah, I don't want to say laid back completely, but they weren't like in your face like how like this area is.
No, yeah, East Coast is wild.
Yeah.
Philly, New York, New Jersey, it's pretty much all the same. Especially New York. New York's
they're crazy.
A little rowdy. Depending on the neighborhood you go into, it can get really wild. I went to my first. You ever been to a hog show?
No, I have not.
House of Glory.
I want to one day.
Have you met anybody from House of Glory?
I mean, I know people who've been on the shows, but
they got a big venue. I'll give them that. It's a pretty big size. It fits a lot of people, and they just signed a deal with a premier streaming network.
Oh, good. Okay.
Yeah, so it's like everybody's popping up on that premier streaming network.
Yeah, hell yeah.
It's going to be wild. Do you know if ISPW is trying to get on to maybe premiere?
I have no idea.
We gotta talk to Tommy.
Yeah, right. I was like, I have no idea.
Because you guys have good quality shows. I mean, you put on 2.5 hour solid shows. There's no real there's no, how can I say it? It doesn't lag. The show has flow.
No.
It starts and it ends, and you enjoy it the whole way through.
Yep.
Nice. Sometimes they skip intermission, but even when the intermission happens, it's still like it goes by so quick. It doesn't even matter.
I know. Yeah, no.
You don't even have time. We gotta talk to him. We gotta get him in on the premiere, man. I want to give a shout out to Chop City Wrestling. Have you ever heard of these guys, Vicki?
No.
They take chops for charity, and then they take all the money and they donate it to Connor's Cure.
Oh.
So it's a really good cause. He's a really good dude. Go follow Ryan over at youtube.com/ChopCityWrestling9631. He takes donations every month, takes a chop from a professional wrestler, and then just gives everybody at Connor's Cure the money. So it's good shit. And this is my cousin Cri Text, who's going to basically have a new album coming out. You should go pick it up. Justified Homicides. He also does the theme song. We sponsor Outlaw Wrestling. We now sponsor we sponsor Battlefield now too. So this Sunday, check it out on pay-per-view, Cream of the Crop, May 28th. It's going down. And I just wanted to show you guys this. This match is coming up. I can't wait to see Vikingo versus Kenny Omega. That's going to be a clinic.
Oh, wow.
Should be a good time. Vicki, where are we going to catch you this weekend, next week? And what do you have coming up in the next couple of days? Where can we see you?
Saturday, I'll be with ISPW at Garrett Mountain. And then I think the week after that is also ISPW.
Yeah, but, Tommy's staying busy. I think you guys had like 8 shows this month, right? Or something like that?
Yeah, it was a lot.
It's crazy.
It was a lot.
Are you working tomorrow or you get to sleep all day?
Nope, I gotta be up at like 6 in the morning.
All right, we're out of here. She's got to go to bed, people. Everybody say good night to Vicious Vicki. Thank you so much for joining us again. The next time we bring you on here, we'll make sure you're like a WWE champion or an AEW champion. We're not going to bother you. We know you're a busy lady. Everybody go vote for her. Go buy that new T-shirt. And go buy tickets to ISPW. If you've never been to ISPW, she's there. She's killing it. She's their women's champion, and she will be for a very long time. Everybody have a good night, and we'll see you next time right here on Wrestling with Savage.
My man.
Nice stiffy.
Pedigree, 1, 2, 3, Project you live by the champ. Her last ride straight to hell, a tombstone, a choke slam. Here to give it to you raw. This is Wrestling with Savage. SmackDown, hold the title. This is Wrestling with Savage. What?
Wrestling with Savage begins now.